Kyrie, Kyrie, you gotta stop this. This is nonsense. Kyrie, you have to stop this nonsense, bro. Look, fam, look, I got the Brooklyn Nets winning the championship this year, but they ain't gonna win nothing if you keep being an idiot. If you keep talking this nonsense, fam. Look, here's the deal, my G. I get it. You want to be woke. You understand the world more than everyone else. You do. I get it. I feel where you're coming from, but you're wrong. You're wrong. So, guys, let me go ahead and give you guys the scoop. Look, this is what's happening right now. Kyrie Irving has just said that he had a media blackout. He said that he wasn't going to be doing any kind of interviews or talking to the media at all this year because he wants to focus on basketball. And at first glance, you respect it. A man that wants to focus on his craft. But when you dive into Kyrie's history, when you look deeper into what he's saying, it's just not true. This man, this is like my other videos. This is fake woke. He thinks he's doing something, but really he just kind of seems like an idiot, bro. And I like Kyrie. I really do. Talent, you can't stop him. Crossover, maybe better than Allen Iverson's. Whoa, Glass, did you? I just said that. Maybe better than Allen Iverson's. But as far as this woke stuff, it's got to stop, bro. It has to. So like I was saying, we're going to hop right into this article where Kyrie basically says, look, actually what happened was he got fined $25,000 for not talking to the media. He released a statement, but they didn't count that as actually talking to the media. So he got fined $25,000. So in this interview, actually on his Instagram, he releases a statement. And I'm just going to show you all the statement right now. It says, I've had enough of someone else's propaganda. I believe this is a Malcolm X quote. Yeah, it was. I'm for the truth, no matter who tells it. I'm for justice, no matter who it's for or who it's against. I'm a human being first and foremost, and as much as I am for whoever and whatever benefits humanity as a whole. Malcolm X, Year X. I pray we utilize the fine money for the marginalized communities in need, especially seeing where our world is presently. I am here for peace, love, and greatness, so stop distracting me and my team and appreciate the art. We move different over here. I do not talk to pawns. My attention is worth more. Now, as a man, as a proponent of self-development and self-improvement, I do talk and preach about placing your attention in the right place. I get that from that standpoint. But this just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense, Kyrie. And here's why. You're doing a lot of things here. Number one, I get it. You understand that the fine money is going to communities. It's going to charity. I do respect it from that standpoint. What I don't respect is your entitlement. You see, I was once an athlete, and I was an athlete for my whole life, and I was pretty good, never on the level of Kyrie. So please, guys, don't misconstrue me here. But what I realize about athletes is that while you work hard to get your accomplishments, to make all the money, you're kind of spoon-fed, and you don't live in reality. I didn't live in reality. Because everything is not handed to you because you work for it, but you make all the money, you get all the girls without effort, you get all the advertisements, you do all this stuff because you're really good at a sport. But that doesn't train you, it doesn't help you adapt to how the real world actually is. Speaking from somebody who got catapulted from, being really good at sports and having all the attention and all this stuff into the real world, I can tell you that was the hardest adjustment. Knowing that I can't just talk to anybody the way I want to. Knowing that I can't just say whatever I want to and a girl come home with me. That I actually have to put in work. That I actually have to know what I'm talking about. That I actually have to study my subject. And what Kyrie doing right now, he's not studying it. He's pretending to be woke. So look, man, this is crazy. Number one, you're a walking contradiction. You say on one hand, you help that the fines go to marginalized communities, and you say that you want it to go to charity and stuff like that, right? But on the other hand, you're talking as if you're a king and the media is your pawn. So you're talking as if you're above them, but on the other hand, you're talking as if you want to help underprivileged communities. That's a walking contradiction. You're a walking contradiction. That's number one. Number two, you are literally biting the hand that feeds you. I get it. You have hundreds of millions of dollars. I really do get it. But do you not know how that money is made? Kyrie, you're brilliant. I'm sure you're smart, man. But this is a business. And the reason you make, I think it's $140 million over the next 4 or 5 years. The reason you make $140 million is because people buy the product of the NBA. And let me ask you something. Do you know how people buy that product? It's because it's marketed well. And do you know how the NBA is marketed well? That's right. It's through the media. So Kyrie, in all essence, look, if you didn't have the media, you might not be Kyrie Irving. Let me tell you something. I'm a fan of yours, but I didn't follow you from high school. The reason I know about you so much is from shows like Undisputed, from shows like First Take. Guess who they are? The media. That's how I got to start following your journey. That's how I got to become a fan of yours, bro. So what you're doing by not talking to the media is you are sabotaging your own product. You are sabotaging the league that pays you $140 million. Come on, bro. Kyrie, you got to stop this. The woke, you too woke, bro. You too woke, you ain't never slept. That's the issue. Another issue I have with this, Kyrie, is, yeah, you're privileged, man. You really are. It's a blessing to be where you're at. You know, I would cut off an arm and a leg to have a chance to play in the league. And you throwing $25,000 away, probably per game. It's probably going to be more than that. $25,000 away. Do you know what some of us regular Americans, us regular people would do with $25,000? The average family doesn't have $5,000 in their bank account. And you choose to throw it $25,000 away per game because you don't want to be distracted by your job obligations. Now, you see, regular people, if they don't want to do parts of the job, they don't take the job. Like, that's just, they don't take the job. If they read the job description and it says in there that I have to do this, this, and this, and they don't want to do this, this, and that, then they don't take the job. But you're a walking contradiction. You want the job without the obligations. That is the definition. That is the definition of privileged. Look, man, I was an ex-athlete, never on your caliber, bro. But I know from being in the real world, things are different out here. And when you do and say things like this to regular people like myself, it is going to offend and it is going to upset. Because you're already in a position of privilege. Yes, you've earned it, but you're in a position of privilege. What I would love for you to do, Kyrie, is to, for once in your career, and this is going back to what I talk about on this channel, self-improvement, I would like for you to take some personal responsibility. I would like for you to take ownership of what's been going wrong. Like, here's the facts. Your team, Cavs, they were trash before LeBron got there. When LeBron leaves, they're trash. The facts are, every team that you go to low-key gets worse because of your antics in the media, because of your character in the media, because you want to be woke. Fam, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. We want to hear what you have to say in the media. You can do both. LeBron does both. He's great with the media. That's who you should, the guy you didn't want to play with, that's who you should be looking up to. He's great in the media and he still wins championships. So you can't tell me that both can't be done. You just don't want to do it for a cause that I don't even think you know what I don't even think you know what you're doing it for. Look, this video is not meant to bash Kyrie. I like Kyrie. I'm a fan. I just want people to understand what they can learn from this situation. If you're in a job, do it to the best of your ability, right? Don't act like you're above others, no matter what kind of place in society you are, because that will turn people off. Kyrie, you're quickly becoming one of the most unliked players in the game. And I know you think this is an art, and it is an art, and the way you handle a basketball is artful. But this ain't it, bruh. You're teaching people, really, I think, how not to act. You're showing bad leadership. You're not taking responsibility. The media isn't spinning your quotes, fool. You are saying these things to the media and they're putting it out and people aren't liking the response. And then you're blaming the media. You're taking no personal responsibility. And that's something we preach here on this channel. Take personal responsibility. Kyrie, I like you, man. Do better. Help show these young kids, the people out here like us, how to do better, how to handle their jobs properly. And you and KD and y'all go win that championship, because I'm going for y'all. Dethrone LeBron James, but please stop with the antics, my G. Anyway, Kyrie, I know that was seething. You'll probably never see this, but please stop, fam. And everybody watching, please, let's look at this and see what we can learn from Kyrie, and let's do the opposite. Anyway, guys, if you found value in this video, on this channel, we talk about a lot of self-improvement things, a lot of what you can do to become a better person. So if you don't mind, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. I think you'll like the content. But without anything else to say, it's just a quick video. Your boy Glass is out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.